Okay, friends, so the next discourse on the fruit of the contemplative life is something called Kriya. Now, Kriya is a Sanskrit term, and it means to move or to dance. It happens to be related to the Greek term chorea, as in to choreograph a dance. And chorea actually means to move or dance. It means the same thing as Kriya means in Sanskrit. Kriya, as it's experienced by a contemplative, is that when one has been meditating for a while and has entered into an ecstatic, altered state of consciousness, then some part of the body might move on its own. A simple Kriya might just be the rocking of the torso. And that usually is caused by being so relaxed that the blood pulsing in the major arteries of the body tends to create an elastic response in the torso. But there can also be, let's say, more significant movements. For instance, some people notice a hand jerk suddenly, for no reason at all, maybe an hour into a meditation. The head might bob a little bit, and some people get even more vigorous in their movements. There's a famous Christian mystic who was, I think, from the 1st or 2nd century of the Common Era. His name was Saint Vitus. And he had such violent movements when he was in his ecstasies that his neighbors thought he was possessed and they burned him at the stake. And in fact, that's part of the reason why I'm doing this series, is so that people will realize that, mystics, might do strange stuff, but it's okay, if it's not infectious. So, and by the way, the reason why the Quakers are called Quakers is because they quaked, which means that they were experiencing Kriyas. And the Shakers shook, which means that they also were experiencing Kriyas. So, Kriya is not something that just occurs from following a particular meditation technique called Kriya Yoga. It occurs to any skilled contemplative who's experiencing the altered states of consciousness, otherwise known as jhana or samadhi or ecstasy, whatever term you like. And not everybody has movements, but some people do. And if they do, in the meditation hall, we're not going to get excited about it. We're not going to kick them out of the retreat. We're not going to complain to the meditation teacher about it. We're just going to go, oh, wow, that person is so lucky. And they're experiencing an ecstasy. And that ecstasy is causing them to shake a little bit or quake a little bit. And that we should feel happy for the individual when they're having that experience. Okay, well, I think that's it on Kriya. Thank you.